Hello again everybody, I'm back, and I thought today I might start with a little bit of stenciling, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. I've got a couple of stencils here. I've got this floral one, and I've also got this, it's almost like a doily effect one. I thought I'd use those two, they'd be nice and pretty. I'm only going to use little bits. I'm not going to be heavy-handed with it, just little bits. I've got this Distress Texture Paste. It's an opaque colour, so it's not going to stand out too much. It's sort of just there. I hope it's not drying up. So I don't need too much on my spatula, just a little bit like that. And what I think I will do is, I just need, okay, I've got a scrap here, it's just off the back of a sticker sheet or something. I'm just going to put it under there, and we've got a bit of lace, we've got our paper, and I just want a little bit of the stenciling on here, just in the corner, so it's not in the way of where you might want to write, or something like that, and take it off. And that's just what it looks like, just to add a little bit of, you know, something to there. I'm going to have to be careful because that of course has to dry, so I'm going to, like, I'll only do it one way, and then once everything dries I'll be able to flip it and do something the other way. But this is not the sort of thing you would want to do on every page either. Perhaps I could do a little bit down there. I'll get the other one. Well, I'll at least alternate them. I always forget to use these things, you know. They're always they're there, but I do forget to use them sometimes. Just a little. Okay. That should soften. It's a nice warm day today, so this one's got a bigger pattern on it, so I may need to use a little bit more. It's just going to be a bit hard. There we go. Just to once again add a bit of interest to the page. There we go, like that. Very pretty, isn't it? Okay. Miss. Perhaps something a little bit there, maybe. Just at the top. Oh, I hope I didn't move it. I think I caught my nail in it. Let's have a look. No, that's fine. Just like that across the top of the paper. Maybe something there. We'll once again just swap it up a little bit. Just wipe that off. I hope you've all been keeping well. beautiful day here again today. It's nice and warm, peaceful. It's been a little bit noisy the last few days because it's been school holidays, so children in the neighbourhood are on holiday, and for some reason dogs have been barking, probably because the children are home. So it's nice and quiet here today. Okay, so how that goes. Okay. So I'm going to go through and do that on all the way going that way, and then I'll come back the other way once that's dry and do a few the other way as well, and then we'll do something different. Hello everybody. Today I thought I'd do a little bit of stamping on the pages. I've just gone through my stamps and picked out a few that I thought might be nice. I have a background script. I have a lovely flower stamp there. A couple of Kaisercraft ones I've had for years and years I may use. A dotted small dot one and a large dot one as well. I just want to see what ink I want to use. I pulled out the Hickory Smoke, and I've got a scrap of paper here just to try them on first, see what I think. Because I haven't used them in a while, so just to refresh my memory of what they're going to look like. I'm not a prolific stamper. I have to remind myself to use the stamps. I've got to be careful with this one, because see how it gets the, you get like sharp edges. I don't particularly want to be getting sharp edges, so if you kind of, maybe like that, and then just like that in the middle, it might help to not get sharp edges on that one. I do like the dots there. The large one's nice, isn't it? Right, this one's always nice. This one's like a crackle, that's what it's called. Just to add a bit of something to the page, like that. It's quite nice, it gives that aged kind of look. I think I'll definitely use a bit of crackle, and I'll definitely use, I think, the large dot. The script, let's have a look. I've got two script ones. I've got this one, I've got another one, a smaller one, which I tend to use more often, but let's have a look at this. I do like a little bit of script on pages. Like that. That's always nice, and you know, you can use it any way you want. You just do that, and then you know, you don't have to have it a pristine kind of image, stamped image, which suits me fine because I'm not as good as some with stamping. If I took more time and learnt it better, I know I would probably be a bit better, but let's have a look. I haven't used these for such a long time. These are nice on tags and things, actually. Almost stuck. It's upside down. That's why I can't read it upside down. Okay, well, that might be alright. We'll see. There's also a number one here. That's a maybe. You don't have to do a lot of it, you know, you could just do a little like that. Maybe. Okay. And then I've got more flower ones. I think they're in the other room. This one's a sample stamp. Oh, can't just take it off to use this one, don't I? Which I don't have. I don't have. Oh, do I? Don't think so. Think. If I do or not. I don't think I do. Have those stamping block things, so it may have to be like this sort of thing. Once again, just it's quite sticky though. That might not work like that. Really need something to push down on. What do I have that I can use? I've got this that I use as a bit of a palette. I can't really see it though. Let me see if that might work better. Can't even see if that got any ink on it. No, it's not. So maybe not. It's just not quite. I don't know. I don't know. I've got a large stamping thing, so maybe if I want to use it, I'll have to put it on that. It just seems a bit big for using with your hand. I do have other flower ones though. It might be a bit smaller. Maybe we'll just start off with those to start with. Okay, I'll start off with the first signature. So maybe I'll go through and do a few dots to start with. Just a few on the bottom of the page. If I put a pocket over it at some stage, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just a bit of stamping. But I could also, you know, put a bit there as well, just to add a bit of interest. Oh, where's that thing I had? Okay. need more room here. Starting to spread out a little bit too much. There we go. Now you can see. A little bit there. There in the corner. A bit there. There as well. Yeah. Okay, that's the first signature. I'm sort of counting like four pages. Just to space it out a bit. Okay. That's the second one. Okay. Okay. Do it there. Oh dear, it looks like I've got two different, I have to work something out for that. I don't see how it's caught the edge of both. Don't particularly like the way that looks, so I may have to, where's my, may have to I wonder if I can use a bit of this with it ever so slightly, just to try and change it up a bit there, so it doesn't quite look the same. Try and get that. That helps a bit, I think. Just takes it away. Okay. All right, now Might as well use some of this one, I'm thinking. Just like that. Ever so slight. Whoop. A bit harder than that. I don't need to see a lot of it. I just want touches just to add something, because the pages are quite plain. I don't use a lot of decorative pages in my journals. I sometimes like to sort of you know, do this to add a bit of interest. Okay. That. Sometimes, see, that's quite thin, that page. Sometimes it's best to skip those with stamping, because the stamp can go through, and I do forget that sometimes. It's not too bad because that's a thicker page, but you can just see it on the other side, so I'll sort of skip those pages a bit. And then don't forget the centre of the page a bit as well, or the middle part. So that's our third signature, and I'll go and do this to the other two, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I used that one, the script, and the crackle throughout. I may use the other ones I pulled out on tags or something. I also forgot to mention, this is a little piece that I ripped off the envelope in an earlier video, and I thought I might put the word journal there. Okay, let's have a look at these ones. One's a Kathy Holden, that's a sample. This has the word journal. Just depends how big. Ooh, might just fit on there. Has that one, or this other one has the word vintage. Oh, that looks a bit big though, look. Oh no, it might just fit. May just fit. That one, so let me just see. Okay, so I just want to see what they look like. So that's journal. I can't see which way I've got that. did it. Let's try that again. Vintage journal. Perhaps we'll go with journal. I like vintage, but I'm thinking journal may fit on there a lot better. I'm going to put it in the middle, I think. Like that. Did I put that on the right side? Yes, I did. Good. Just try that one more time. Oh, no. Try not to get it on there. Let's have a look. I can't see properly. I have to stand up, I think. Ugh. I don't know if that's straight or not. It's a bit crooked. It might be alright though. It might be alright. Might put a little flower there or something to even it up. Right. Yeah, I can put that there and have something there as I go along, I think. Okay. Thinking if there's anything else I want to do on the backgrounds before I start making, tags and tuck spots and things like that. Okay, journal. I don't have to stick anything on it now. I'm just seeing if I've got anything here that might work. go over it, you know, to that. Like that. What's this? Got a tiny little vintage flower there. Isn't that sweet? I could put that like that. I could thread it through there. Like that. And put it like that. With a bit of not lace, cheesecloth or something. What's that? It's not cheesecloth, they're threads. But that's a bit yellowy though, isn't it? I've got white. I've got that colour. I don't know how I ended up back on the front cover. Still got work to do on the front cover. Just a bit of that beautiful corded lace. I absolutely love it, and I use every little scrap of it and just hope there's still another one left somewhere. It's just lovely, but I think it's all gone. Oh, what's that? Oh. What's that? No, that's not it. I don't think I've got any of it left by the look of it. No colour I'm thinking of. No, maybe a bit of cheesecloth, because that's white. What's that? That's not cheesecloth, I don't think. It's more of a gauzy fabric. Oh, hang on, what about? So I've got some cheesecloth here. Let's have a look. Don't need a lot of it, but we'll take a piece out anyway, because when you use one, you tend to want a little bit more somewhere else along the line. Might not use it yet. I just thinking it needs kind of something behind it like that. Like that. Like that. Could put a stitch in that. I could. Let me get a little bit of glue. Might as well put this on while I'm thinking about it. like that, perhaps. So that. That. Like that. It's okay. Don't fiddle too much with it, Jeanette. There. Okay, it doesn't matter if the word journal is slightly abstract, it's fine, just like that. Then I will have a focal thing here, so I'll be able to stitch that down a bit more then. Glue away. Okay, so what did we do? We did the stenciling and the stamping. Gives you an idea. There we go, sorry about that. Gives you an idea. I'll just go through the first signature so you can see. I may have got carried away with my stamping, but I think that's fine. That one's a bit crooked, but I'll put a bit of lace or something up there, I think. So I think maybe the next thing I'll make some tuck spots to go through. So that's the first, that gives you an idea of what I did with the stamping. I printed out a couple of printables. These are from Paper Cameo. These ones are from the Naturals collection. I've had it for quite some time. The tags are quite big, but I think they'll work in this one. So that's those. And then I also printed this out from the Cottage collection. So it's an envelope. I've got some, yeah, and paper and some tags as well from the Cottage collection. They're all neutral kinds of colours. They need to be glued to some backing paper because this is just normal copy paper. So I will be wanting some tuck spots making. So I think that will be in the next video. Okay, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope it's helped and inspired you in some way. Keep on crafting, because the more you craft, the more inspired you get to make things. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.